Hello you guys, it's Spiritual-Huntress 22KK for the day, and I will do your monthly horoscope reading for the Chinese horoscope. As well, I saw some clouds and I did some thing that I saw in it, so to help you guys with some predictions or with meanings, and I did my research on it. So I have also the source link that I will put down with the meanings that I put together down in the description box if you want to check out the sites or the links that I got it from to research a little bit more for yourself if you want to, because I didn't put everything in there. I just did a few things that were important to mention. So yeah. All right. For you, I have your sign as the pig. Yeah, your year is 1947, 1959, 1971, 1983, 1995, and yeah. And that you're shy but short-tempered, affectionate, and kind to love, to the loved ones. You are impulsive and honest, most compatible with sheep and rabbits. Steer clear from other pigs. So your own pig sign, steer clear away from it. So if you're born in those years that I told you about, then this is your reading. Or if you want to check other readings as well, doesn't matter, it's just the energy I pick up on, so it can be different for all of you. Yeah. Okay, so what I saw in your clouds predictions or whatever that I saw was the skull. So yeah, the skull is most often associated with death, but it is a sign that may be interpreted in a variety of other ways. Other than that, skull symbolizes mortality, warning, wisdom, danger, quirky fashion, and strength. Wait a second. All right, I'm back. Yeah. So, and strength. When you encounter a skull in your dream, it might symbolize a variety of things. Often it symbolizes the need to be careful in your walking life, in your waking life, seek wisdom, embrace your own fashion sense, or be courageous. It's believed that the Aztec skulls were not only symbols of death, but also life, rebirth, and overcoming fear of death. So that is the first meaning. The most dominant thing to the skull symbolizes. The skull symbolizes is death. It is for this reason that a skull symbol will be displayed on a warning sign indicating that death is possible if the signs are ignored. So watch out as well. So be careful if there is something within your life that you need to watch out for, and if you see the signs, then just watch out for those things. But it can also mean other things, so we'll see. And you just take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. All right. It serves as a reminder that will come to all of us one day, despite the fact that the skull is simply a portion of a complete skeleton. It brings with it the idea of that wherever it is viewed. This knowledge causes us to reflect on our own mortality from time to time. Thus, it reminds us not only of death but also life, and how we should live our lives. For some, seeing the skull therefore helps us to realign our priorities in order to make the most of our lives. Warning of danger is the second one, the second meaning of the skull. The skull has a long history of being used as a symbol of warning or danger. Most people will pause whenever they see it for the first time. Going down a path with a skull sign at the start would be a bad idea. Some people believe you can avoid danger by wearing a skull pendant when you're in a spiritual realm. You can, for example, wear skull jewelry to ward off negative energy, whether actively or passively. It certainly keeps us on our toes as we progress through life and is an appropriate symbol for protection, whether it's for you or for others. The third one, the third meaning of the skull is poison. Today we often see the skull, and in particularly the skull and crossbones, as symbols of poison. In fact, even officially packaging has the skull and crossbones on it to warn people that the contents are poisonous. In a dream, you may see the skull and crossbones as a subconscious signal to yourself that there is someone who is poisonous influence in your life. They might be negative all the time, poisoning your happiness, for example. So watch out for those people as well and try to avoid them as much as possible. The fourth meaning of the skull, wisdom. The skull is also a symbol of wisdom. Its wise message is that your life is important and you must be brave to pursue your dreams. While at first you might look at the skull and feel fear, it's really telling you to be wise about your decisions in order to avoid danger. Skull symbolism is a a representation of wisdom because it teaches about the value of life. You might also see the skull in the works of Shakespeare, um, or sitting on an ancient book. Because of this, we can look at the skull and think that the wisest stages in our history who embraced the skull symbol as their own. Style and decoration. The skull sign is a frequent fashion industry symbol. It's the longest lasting fashion trend symbol because of this tattoos, accessories, piercings, clothing, jewelry, and so on all have similar features. A skull is an aesthetic piece embroidered. Put on forearms, patterned on shirts, and drawn on printed ornamentals objects. The skull has evolved into a stylish logo. Skulls have been thought to protect their wearers from illness and evil spirits, as well as to fend off diseases. The skull's prominence in the fashion business is largely due to its global appeal and adaptability, both in terms of style and the symbolic message it conveys. Six the sixth meaning of the skull is courage. The skull is worn and embraced by people with courage. They're people who don't fear death. Seeing a skull in a dream may therefore be a sign that you must alter your frame of mind and commit to courageously taking action. You must be aware of your fears and what's holding you back, then learn from them. Develop the courage to overcome your fears in order to live your best life. You must realize that even successful people experience numerous setbacks along the way, but they never give up hope. Courage is only necessary after all because fear exists. As a result, you must fail early in the game, fail frequently, and fail forward consistently. Simply get to your feet and move forward with courage. The skull gives you a message that you shouldn't be too soft in life. Instead, you should take an obstacle that will force you to grow as a person. Maybe you should strive to be someone who isn't afraid of failing, because failure is just a step towards success. So yeah, that's your meaning, and I will put it down in the description, as well as the source where you can find the site to see the meanings for yourself if you want to do more research for it. So yeah, and take out what is needed for you in your life right now from the meanings that will help you. So yeah. And as well, I will pull some cards for the karma cards for you guys as well, and to help you guys, to help with the guides a little bit, your guidance. Excuse me. Okay, planets. I wasn't trembling over my words before as much, so maybe you have to put your doubt a little bit aside, so it can help you with not trembling over your words as well, and be courageous, and as well don't let fear hold you back. Okay. Okay, so I have Capricorn, I have in the third house, I have Mercury, and the North Node. So your North Node is actually your life path that you need to work on, that is what you need to know, which sign is in your North Node, and it will help you with the guidance that you need, what your big qualities are, what your good qualities are as well, and it can help you with your path of life that you need to choose to feel happy as well. So have faith in, do not worry about, now is the time to. There will be success from benefit. So this is about have faith, take the step, take the leap forward, just like the skull meaning just told you about as well. So if you have something in mind that you want to do, don't be afraid of failure and go forward. If you fail, just try again until you do it right. And if you want to quit, then it's not meant for you. If you want to quit easily, then that's the thing that maybe you're not passionate about, that maybe is not for you. And motivation is not always there, so don't try to rely on motivation or anything that has to do with that, because motivation is something that you create within yourself, with doing a few routines within your life, or changing things up for yourself that helps you to motivate yourself If you don't feel motivated in the day, just do some things that try to that give you the motivation again. Yeah. So yeah, but go forward with whatever you're planning on or whatever you want to do, and do a research on your birth chart as well, and in what sign is your Mercury as well, because if you want to know a few things about yourself, what sign, horoscope sign is in Mercury can help you as well. What sign is in the third house can help you as well. What sign is in the north node can help you as well to understand yourself better and what you need to fulfill your happiness as well, or the emptiness and the void within yourself as well. The awareness of, so now I'm reading about Mercury, the awareness of many thoughts about or from many words. Communicate, analyze, let your mind tell you how to. So this is about communication. So maybe it was resonating with that you're struggling to put the right words into place, and that you're stumbling over your words a little bit. So communicate, analyze, and communicate well. Don't be afraid to communicate as well. And yeah, put your thoughts into communication in an effective way, and be aware of what you're thinking. If you're thinking too much negativity, then try to go out of your way to think positive again, to motivate yourself. But communication is very important for you in this month as well. And then I have the third house. By making the right connections, the idea in question, get your ideas going. Your ideas, short-term thinking, and trips, who or what is around you. So in the third house, this is about yeah, maybe you're going to take some trips with some sort of shorter thinking. You don't have to be long-term thinking all the time. So sometimes impulsiveness will help you to get motivated again, or to find your passion and fire within your soul again, within your life, if you feel bored within life or whatever it is, because you have a repeated routine or things like that. But trips will help. Whatever you're planning on, just do it, because here it tells you that this month is the month to do these things for yourself, to treat yourself a little bit.
Wanneer komt opa?
Die komt straks. Dat is nog ongeveer 20 minuutjes. Dat is nog ongeveer 20 minuutjes en dan zal opa ongeveer gaan komen. Of nog 50 minuutjes, het is te zien.
Kijk.
Oké.
Ik hoop 20.
Ja,
maar dat is minder dan 50.
We zullen zien. Maar opa heeft gezegd van 1 uur tot 1:30 dat hij ons ongeveer komt halen voor naar mijn boeken te gaan. Oké? Goed?
Okay, maar kijk even naar
Alright, excuse me for that. Then also I have a placement Capricorn, so you sign, it's okay. I have Capricorn as well, so your goals, the day-to-day reality of, use the most business-like way, and dedication to achieve, focusing on resulting from the rules imposed by. So yeah, dedication to achieve. Try to put your dedication into what you're trying to manifest within your life or trying to create. It will help you greatly. And Capricorn is an earth sign, so stability is as well very important with the actions that you're trying to take right now. Groundedness, focusing on your project, focusing on what you're trying to manifest, trying to do this month, will help you as well. But dedication is most important if you want to achieve something, but it maybe not be complete this month. But whatever you try to do, just put the effort in and keep on doing that. That's the only way to manifest, and to create something in a positive way, and to yeah, if you fail, whatever it is, doesn't matter, keep going. um, Resulting from the rules. So if there are rules in place and you don't like them or whatever it is, then check it out for yourself. What is important for you? Yeah,
12.
your goals. But your goals are very important, so put your goals down on paper and try to put down the steps how to achieve them as well. Day-to-day reality uh, will help you as well with what you need to put effort into your day-to-day to achieve those things as well. Use the most business-like way. So communication. So this month will be about communication, about work, about what you want to achieve, and what you want to accomplish in your work life as well, and with your goals, with whatever you're wanting to do. So put your effort, put your focus on these things, and it will help you greatly. And communication and people connections as well are very important within your business venture that you want to take in and take on. So wish you very best. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, liking. Put down in the comments whatever you want to talk about, what your planets are, what your birth charts, north nodes is, and your third house, if you're the sun sign Capricorn, or if the sign Capricorn is somewhere else, or if something resonated with you in this reading, then tell me as well. But watch out for danger, and put in effort and communication with a lot of connections this month for your goals and for your achievements, and be dedicated to it, because you won't be motivated every day. So thank you very much. I will put these things that I read to you from the skull meaning down in the description, as well as the source where you can find the sites that I took the information from, if you want to have more information about the skull sign. So yeah, I think that would be it, and wish you the best. Thank you for everything. Goodbye.